Wonderful. Wonderful. What a dancer. Can Tipara boast of such a dancer? Oh no. Not in the whole of Tipara would you find a dancer to match her. Yes? Come. Please accept this as a slight token of my admiration for you. And now, Your Majesty, may I make the happy announcement? Announcement? Of course. My master, His Majesty the King of Tipara, has sent me here on a mission. It is that the noble Prince of Manipur shall ask for the hand of our royal princess in marriage. But Father, yes, I know. Nothing shall please us more than to see Manipur and Tipara united into bonds of friendship and love. Your Majesty. Pick it up. You forget our noble guest has blessed you with this gift. Pick it up.
Yes. This is not the sacred dust. I may take it. I must take it. Yuvraj, I wish you luck. I wish you every happiness.
But the prince, who knows where he goes and what he does? Perhaps he has gone out only into the night. Not alone, Your Majesty. Not alone? With a court dancer, perhaps. No. She's a wonderful dancer and a beautiful woman, too. So she is. The best I have in my kingdom. If you stayed with us a little longer, you can see more for yourself. It could always be arranged. This is not possible, Your Majesty. Why? If I fail to return before the 8th of the moon, my king will conclude that Your Majesty has refused our princess in marriage. It will mean war. War? Who wants war? We have always been friendly neighbors. But if I return empty-handed, 100,000 men will march into this Manipur of yours. 100,000 men? No. Let's not talk of unpleasant things. The ceremony shall take place. Tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow. Your Majesty. Pearls are
Beautiful. I do not even want to look at them.
One who is beautiful must not turn away from a thing of beauty.
But these pearls have brought me so much sorrow. They remind me of his coming marriage. Kappa, there was a look in his eyes I could not understand.
My dear child, what has love got to do with understanding? When love is sincere, it remains constant in life and death.
Death. You have spoken truly. When love cannot remain constant in life, death should be a welcome boon.
Indrani! What are you doing here?
Kappa, please don't go.
When young hearts meet, old heads must retire.
Why did you come away like this?
Couldn't you have left me in peace even for a while?
How could there be any peace with you and me torn apart like this?
But you must think of your future queen.
I've been thinking of no one else.
Then why did you come here?
Because it was here alone that I could find her.
Please do not deceive me, Chandra.
I've never deceived you, Indrani. I swear.
I'm not interested, and I don't believe you.
Why don't you understand? I love you. I love you, Indrani. Oh, how could I convince you? Lord, you be my witness. I swear that I love Indrani and no one else. She and she alone will be my wife.
My prince.
Indrani, if you become my queen, then and then only will I be the king.
Oh, Lord.
Court dancer. Always with a court dancer. Is he never anywhere else?
Forgive me for bringing you worse news this time, Your Majesty.
What is it? Speak out.
They say that the prince is going to marry the court dancer.
Marry the court dancer? Sire, since when have you developed a sense of humor? Marry the court dancer? Who spread this rumor?
Changpa and Mahakal, two friends of the court dancer's household, Your Majesty.
Then punish them at once for spreading false rumors.
The loyal subjects of Your Majesty did not wait for any official orders. They gave the fools a thrashing and shaved their heads.
Shaved their heads? Why, they should have cut their throats. Go and summon the prince here at once.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Wait. Going to marry the court dancer, We shall see.
My dear, there's nothing wrong in trying to be happy.
But your people will never consent to this marriage.
Well, it's not their marriage.
Suppose your father disowns you.
Let him do what he pleases. I have made my choice.
But...
My darling, I do understand. You're worried about me and my future. But let me tell you this. I would give up 100 kingdoms just to be by your side like this.
This happiness is too much for me. His Majesty the King.
Chandra,
Your Majesty.
I command you to leave this place at once.
Father.
Enough. You have heard me.
Don't worry, darling. I'm going to tell him everything right now. Father.
Well, what is it?
I want to tell you that I have decided to marry Indrani.
How dare you do a thing that would put our royal house to shame in the eyes of the world? What about your king's consent? What about the sanction of society, approval of the people? Have you forgotten that soon you will be crowned king of Manipur?
If I cannot be crowned with Indrani as my queen, I will not be crowned at all.
What has the world come to? A son disobeys his father, a subject defies his king, a court dancer destroys a kingdom.
But she has committed no crime by being a court dancer. Why, it was only the other day that His Holiness Kashishwar himself wanted to bless her with the sacred dust.
And preferred not to do so when he found out who she was.
Then it means that lotus that grows out of dirt is too unclean to be offered to the gods.
I am not prepared to argue with you, especially here in a dancer's house. The ceremony for the acceptance of Tipera's offer has been fixed for tomorrow. All Manipur will gather to witness the momentous event. If anything were to go wrong, the consequences would be disastrous.
It's useless, Father. I have made up my mind. The crown and the kingdom belong to you. You can keep them. But my life belongs to me. And I will not have it ruined like that.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Very well. Father! Done.
What happened?
The same old story. Duty towards the crown, society and its customs.
I had expected it.
But I will not let them ruin our lives. Indrani, get ready. I'm going to the palace. I shall be back by dawn to take you away with me to the Shamsundar temple.
To the Shamsundar temple? Why?
We shall get married there.
Married? Really?
Yes, darling. And now you must get ready. I'm going. It will soon be dawn, and the temple is a long way off. You mustn't sleep tonight, my love.
Priya? 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 What's the matter? What's happened? I'm going away. Where to? With the prince. Why? To get married. To get married? It's unbelievable. It's true. Priya, it's true. He's coming here at dawn to take me away with him. How wonderful! Oh. Please go and pack my things, Priya. Priya, will you help me to dress? Won't I?
Things have come to such a pass that I shall be forced to take some drastic action. Yes, I shall have her imprisoned.
Her imprisonment will not destroy his love for her.
His love for her? But has he no love for me? His father? Doesn't he care for me any longer? I have loved him so much. Your Holiness, what shall I do?
It's only a temporary infatuation, Your Majesty. God will grant him wisdom and bring him back to you.
Won't you wear this? No. Then will you wear this ring? Yes. But why are you taking that off? Because it contains poison. Poison? Yes, dear. We court dancers have to wear a poison ring. Such is our life. It has always been a reminder of death and tragedy. But now that I'm assured of love and happiness, why should I think of death now? I don't need this anymore. Oh, I'm so very, very happy, dear. I must go to the broken temple before I leave. Why? To offer my thanks to the Lord, who has listened to my prayers and granted my wishes. But there are signs of a storm breaking. What about the storm that's raging in my heart?
What news, Taya?
His Highness the Prince has come, Your Majesty.
Has he come back? Where is he?
In the palace, Your Majesty.
Is he in the palace?
Yes, Your Holiness. But he's going to see the envoy.
What?
You may wait outside.
Your Holiness, perhaps he has come to inform the envoy of his intentions to marry the court dancer. Perhaps he has already married her. That'll never be. I'd rather have her executed in the public square than see her married to my son. I'll arrest her. I'll imprison her. I'll throw her out of the kingdom.
Be not so very impatient as to precipitate a crisis which can be avoided. All is not lost as yet. We know the prince has decided to marry the court dancer. But does the court dancer share his views?
I do not understand you, Your Holiness.
I am going to see the court dancer and find out whether she too has finally decided to marry the prince.
Who's there?
It's I.
Your Holiness,
Why all this?
we are leaving Manipur.
Why?
We are going away with Indrani.
Oh. Go and tell her that I have come to see her on an important mission.
But Your Holiness,
Don't waste your time. His Majesty has sentenced her to death, and I have come to save her life.
David,
Where is she?
she has gone to the broken temple.
What? At this time of the night?
Yes, Your Holiness. When the prince asked her to marry him, she felt so very happy that she went to offer her thanks to the Saligram Sila.
Saligram Sila?
Yes, Your Holiness. She said that it would be ungrateful on her part if in the moment of her happiness she forgot one who always listened to her prayers.
Then all is not lost yet. Which is the shortest way to the broken temple?
There is a path cutting straight across the hill from the left side of the house.
Thank you.
Are you going there?
Yes,
But Your Holiness, the path is dangerous and it's going to rain.
I have to go.
Never did I dream that you would answer my prayers and grant my wishes in this way. You have been so kind and so merciful. Grant him happiness, O Lord, and make me worthy of him. Who's there?
It's I.
Your Holiness.
Yes, I have come to see you.
At this time of the night? I am sure you have not come here to bless me with the sacred dust.
I wanted to bless you with it before anyone else. But when I learned that you were a dancer, the earth slipped from under my feet. And although the sacred dust was in my hand, I felt as if I had been polluted.
Then I am afraid that dust is not sacred.
What?
Yes. If it had been so, I would have received it. Tell me, Your Holiness, how many sinners must have got salvation by receiving the sacred dust from your hands? Hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands. Yet, I will never receive it from you. And why? Perhaps I am beyond redemption. But even if it were so, do I not need the mercy of our Lord all the more?
To need is not enough. You must also deserve.
No, it's not true. Our Lord often blessed those who deserved his blessings the least. Persons like Jogai and Madhai, who had cast stones on him, were blessed by his love. But I forget. It was our Lord, and not a holy man.
Where are you going?
Home.
The prince is still in the palace. You cannot marry till he comes back.
Who told you?
Even if no one did, his prayers of yours would have told me the whole story of your love. Shall I tell you why I have come here?
Please don't. I know it. And I can also give you the answer.
What's it?
Nothing will stop me from marrying the prince. When he would not give me up on any account, you thought I would do so at your bidding. No, Your Holiness. I will not give him up. Not even if you were the Lord himself.
When you realize it will do him no good to marry you, perhaps you will.
May I take your leave now?
Listen to me. You can't marry him. It's impossible.
Why? Is marriage a crime?
This marriage will certainly be a crime.
May I know why?
Just think for a moment. Who you are, what you are.
I know who I am. He knows it too. And he's going to marry me all the same.
Marry him if you will. Beware of what will happen to you afterwards.
Let anything happen. I don't care.
You will, unless you want Chandrakirti to perish.
Perish?
When the people find out that the prince has married you, they will go mad with indignation. The army will revolt. The subjects will rise in indignation. They will never allow a dancer to be a queen and sit on the sacred throne of Manipur.
Let them not. I don't care. And he too does not care. We don't want the throne. We just want to get married.
Very well then. Go and get married. And when the armies of Tipera invade your kingdom, the only man who could have offered them resistance will not be there at his post to defend it. Just think for a while, at this critical period in the history of the Vaishnava kingdom, in this life and death struggle of the people of Manipur, in this hour of trial, you are taking away from them their only weapon, their only hope.
No. No, Your Holiness. Please have pity on me. I beg you to let us alone. Don't you see? I cannot give him up.
Not even when I beg you to give him up?
No, it's impossible. I'm prepared to give up everything else.
Not everything, my child. You may be giving up and retaining his love. Do not forget, there is nothing which you cannot give up in the service of your country.
But I love him so much. He's my very life.
Even then, your love will not save him. Even if he escapes the wrath of his people, the kings of Tripura will not spare him. He will not rest till he has killed him. Now, realize the terrible consequences of this contemplative marriage. The life of the prince is not his own. And you too have a duty to perform. A duty towards your country. A duty towards your religion which is greater than your love for him.
But what shall I do?
Give him up. This is the supreme hour of your life. Today your love is being put to a test. And it's a great test. Make an offering of your love to Lord Chaitanya. For the sake of the beloved. For the safety of your friend. If you really love him, I am sure you will not fail him. It grieves me, my child, to see you suffer like this. But I couldn't help it. I wish I had not this painful duty to perform. May God bless you and give you patience.